Good day, I'm Carrie Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Friday, October 31. The Ministry of Health has intensified its public education program on Ebola. As part of that, the ministry hosted an Ebola media sensitization forum on Thursday at the offices of the Pan American Health Organization. Information Minister Senator Sandra Faulkner urged media practitioners to ensure that they support the process by providing the public with correct information.
All of us, it's our business. And so we all have a role to play in making sure, first, that we can screen it out and it doesn't get here. And secondly, that if it comes, that our people have the information, that we don't have the kind of panic we have had. And you all have seen it. We know of the case in Mandeville.
At the media forum, the health ministry circulated Ebola guidelines and protocols and demonstrated how to put on and take off personal protective equipment. PAHO WHO advisor on disease prevention and control Dr. Kam Swan Mung explained that proper protocol, early detection, quick rehydration and supportive care would be key in handling cases successfully. Meanwhile, Acting Director of Emergency Disaster Preparedness and Special Services Dr. Sonia Copeland said cremation would be the preferred method of disposing the bodies of persons who die from Ebola. As government pushes ahead with a national response to the chikungunya outbreak, one regional health official is reiterating the need for persons to control the mosquito population in their environs. The urging comes from Dr. Taraline Malcolm of the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
There is evidence that have documented that it's spread by the mosquito. The main way to control the spread of the disease is to target these mosquitoes, to identify the source of the breeding.
The PAHO representative was a guest on a GIS special panel discussion aired on television this week. The program is an initiative of the Ministry of Information and the Office of the Prime Minister. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips says government's public-private sector partnership model is poised to enhance the country's competitiveness in cassava production. Through a lease agreement with the Agriculture Ministry, Red Stripe will be cultivating 2,400 acres of cassava to replace 20% of the imported barley used in its beer production. The initiative will also employ 2,400 persons and represents a $150 million investment in local cassava production, which Dr. Phillips says will make Jamaica more competitive. While touring Red Stripe's cassava farm in Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine recently, he said the investment would be bolstered by recent changes in the business environment.
Not only in relation to unifying the rate for all agricultural products, but equally important, reducing the effective rate on industrial inputs and inputs into the production process, and of course the doing business reforms that have been undertaken.
The National Youth Service NYS is donating $5 million to help with the expenses of 50 students doing undergraduate programs at the Caribbean Maritime Institute CMI. Each student will receive $100,000 in tuition and grants following the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the CMI and NYS. The disbursement will come from the NYS's Access to Higher Education Partnership Program, which targets students in the 17 to 24 age group. Participants in that program will also benefit from personal and professional development training workshops and work experience opportunities.
We want you to become global producers taking a seat at the table rather than being marginalized consumers in a world without boundaries.
Government has supported a fundraising initiative to offset expenses associated with the 2015 World Netball Championship in Sydney, Australia. The initiative, dubbed Gold Rush Down Under, seeks to raise $60 million for Jamaica's senior netball team, popularly called the Sunshine Girls. Minister with responsibility for sport, Natalie Nita Headley, attended the program's launch on Tuesday.
I'm using this opportunity to appeal to everyone to contribute to the Gold Rush Down Under Fund, and to ensure that we can send off our Sunshine Girls to dazzle the world in Sydney in 2015.
Jamaica currently ranks 4th among countries competing in the World Netball Championship, behind Australia, New Zealand and England. For more information on the Sunshine Girls, visit their new website, mynetballjamaica.com. And finally, the National Family Planning Board is encouraging more open conversations among families, particularly as it relates to sex. The urging comes as the NFPB wraps up its October 26 to 31 celebration of Family Week.
We want persons to talk about safer sexual practices, in this case, contraceptive choices as well as condom use. We want to promote HIV testing among everyone. We also want to place emphasis on talking to your children about sex.
NFPB's Director of Prevention and Outreach was speaking during a recent JIS think tank. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.